It's really important that you understand um, when we teach in the schools, our message is a message of empowerment. Again, I told you that we train probably about 300,000 students a year. I am on my 80th school. I just came back from Oregon. And unfortunately, we had a couple of students report to us. Why do they report to us? Well, in a message of empowerment, here's what we will say in the presentations. And this is what you should convey to your students. Ready? When it comes to being online, no one has the right to make you feel bad about yourself online. No one. No one has the right to make you do something you know you shouldn't be doing, like sextortion or suicide. We have been having a pandemic where we have been having kids being cyberbullied. And I just came back from Oregon where a kid had actually, a 16-year-old athlete, student services, a student, parents hold a wonderful farm, and the parents were together. And they thought their kid would never be involved in this. He got involved with some girls online, and they convinced him to kill himself. While on Snapchat, he shot himself in the head. It was such a tragic event when they told me about it last week. But ladies and gentlemen, our students are doing it to each other. So when I talk to the students, I'm going to say, for the next hour and a half, I'm going to show you exactly what predators and people who want to do you harm will try to do to you online. And if I'm triggering you with my slides, I want you to understand this. If you're suffering in silence, you need to come see me after the presentation because I can make your pain stop. How can I make your pain stop, you may ask? Well, here it is. When it comes to social networking and gaming online, everyone, no one online is anonymous. No one. There is no one an internet crimes against children investigator cannot find. You see, when it comes to social networking and gaming, I don't care if they use VPNs, virtual private networks. I don't care if they use fake phone numbers. We can get past it and through it into the originator of the account. It's very easy, actually. So I want to empower you as faculty and staff that when a student reports to you, you can give them hope. You can give them, it's not your fault, and we're going to find out who's doing this to you. This is what you can do. And this is the message that I want to convey to you to empower you, the staff and faculty, to empower your students that they no longer have to suffer in silence. So as I go throughout the country, a lot of the students and faculty think that, even the parents, oh, it's not going to happen here. That's crazy. That never happens in our small little town. Well, let me show you what the trend is. In every school I teach, whether it's elementary, middle school, high school, it's all the same. And I prove to them that it doesn't happen somewhere else. And here's how I do that. So, as a show of hands, I asked the students, how many of you in the past year have received this text message? No one likes you. You're so ugly. Why don't you just go kill yourself? And I asked that question. And ladies and gentlemen, I get anywhere from 30 to 80 students raising their hand. Let's say in a class of 1,000 kids total, I will get 100 kids raising their hands that they received this text message over the last year. This is the new cyberbullying. Then there's a follow-up question. Out of you kids who raise your hand, how many of you know that the person who sent you that text message is sitting in this auditorium right now? And ladies and gentlemen, out of those 80 hands that go up, 2/3 of them keep their hands up and 1/3 of them put their hands down. That's right. Our students are doing it to each other and it needs to stop. When I talk to the students, I direct my attention to, now this is for the students who think it's okay to send that message to tell another student that they should go kill themselves. You don't know. You have no idea what that student you're sending that message to is going through at home. You don't know if they have mental health issues. You don't know if they have difficulties with their parents. Maybe their parents are drug addicts or alcoholics. Maybe they're being abused at home. And the straw that breaks the camel's back is to you, in front of your friends, you're probably doing this on a sleepover. You feel empowered to denigrate, to make them feel bad about themselves, that they should just go kill themselves. What about this? What if they kill themselves upon your command? And it comes out that because of what you texted them, what you told them, they did the deed of unaliving themselves. How would you feel? What would you tell your parents or your guardians? What would you tell the kids you went to school with? That with your help, you had somebody commit suicide. It's a very stark reality, ladies and gentlemen, that we have to put our kids into that space because it's a proven medical fact that the frontal cortex of their decision-making brain can't handle all the scamming that goes on social networks, all the pressure, all the expectations. Their upbringing does not prepare them for that. So as educators, we have to put them in that space. What if? What if this happened? What if you cause this? How would you do this? If we're not putting our kids into that thinking of being responsible and a good digital citizen, they're going to do what feels good.